My name is Nick Shimkin. I'm a local programmer. I work for Brooklyn Arts Council. I'm putting together their film festival, and I also program a CUNY-wide festival. But I met Ingrid almost 2 years ago now when you had MODRA at Sarasota Film Festival.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to see it there, but I've seen it since, and I loved it. It's an amazing act of, I don't know, cultural diplomacy that you managed to capture. I guess I want to go back to what you said at the beginning. You can start.
Well, I was going to say, in Sarasota, I think it was the first time ever they showed a work in progress. And so it was a different version of the film that I wanted to test before a live audience. And it had a completely different opening because I had this romantic notion of my mother hadn't seen her brothers in over 15 years. My mother's brothers were the musician at the end of the film, and also her brother was the one who had the ranch. And I had this idea of bringing them together in the film. So the original opening was my mother driving my daughter to the airport. And we learned about, you know, her boyfriend dumping her and her bringing this acquaintance from school during the car ride. But it was very impressionistic, and rain on the windshield and everything. And when I showed it to my family, they didn't know, because it was a very sort of ambiguous setup to the story about why she invited him and why he accepted. And my Slovak family didn't understand the sort of setup of the story at all. So in Sarasota, I tested that, and the audience was completely divided. Some members of the audience said, do not make the setup any more explicit. We love the ambiguity. And half the audience said, we absolutely need more of an anchor as to why, the why and all of that. So after Sarasota, I shot this opening of the phone call between them. It's completely new, yeah. So that's why the Sarasota was quite significant for the development of the film. Yeah.
Were there any other significant changes to the rest of the
Well,
structure?
people were very disappointed. The original script ending was that they got together.
Okay.
And they were to board a train and extend their trip by way of spending a week in Prague. And as the train doors opened, much like you saw in the beginning when they were waiting at the Bratislava train station,